guys and gals, never hear from Drakewing Game, and Sylvie Mons, what are the gaming dragon? Today I'm coming back at you on Let's Play episode of Tennessee, Shoichi's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go! I've always been good at estimating value of stuff related to gaming, I guess. Well, you are a game addict after all. Hey, Ryoji-kun, how much for the Sins in Paradise keychains? Ryoji doesn't even look at June's hand to see where he's pointing. As soon as he hears the game's name, he immediately looks to the exact place on the wall that they were placed in and picks them up. These have been selling really well, even though the game is kind of old and not well known in Japan. I guess people just like the design. These four are the last ones I have. They're 3,500 yen each, but I'll sell them to you for 12,000 if you buy all four. Ooh, even for just one, that's kind of pricey for me. Keika and Shoichi and I look at each other, sharing our thoughts without having to exchange any words. The three of us pull out our own wallets. We'll take all four, then it becomes a bit cheaper even for you, June. Really? You bet. Besides, I like their design, so whichever one I get, I'll be happy with. Same here. Okay, thanks. We pay Ryoji-kun, he hands us our keychains. How do we decide who gets which? Which one do you like the most, Shoichi-san? I guess it would be... I'll pick... Wolf Star. I guess I like the Wolf Star the best. He's the protagonist, right? I really like his design. His clothes are pretty cool and he seems like a nice enough dude. You're judging whether a character is nice by how they look in a chibi keychain. Sure, that sounds like a totally reasonable thing to do, right? Okay, then you can take Wolf Star. My favorite is Janice anyway. I guess I'll go for Hugo. The one I liked the most was Rufus, so I'll go for him. I admire my new keychain, examining how good the color and molding of it is. The metal back is also really smooth and has a brushed feel that I quite like. Yep, these are pretty stylish. Thanks a lot, Ryoji-kun. I love these. Don't you want one, Saya? Nah, I'm not really one fond of keychains anyway. Thank you for your business. June waves goodbye to Ryoji while we walk away. While everyone else either put the keychain in their pocket or with their keys, June walks around staring at his the whole time. He looks like he's ready to be pleased. Looks like he's really pleased with it. It's kind of funny. The rest of the day isn't very eventful. We go around a few stalls eating together. We play a few games here and there. There's barely any time for us to do anything as everyone's breaks quickly end. This is the only time we could schedule for all five of us to go around together, so it's kind of sad to see that it ended so soon. The four of us leave to attend to their classes' own events. I continue to roam around by myself until I get tired and decide to go back home. I have to mentally prepare myself for tomorrow, as the place is probably going to be much more packed. May 31st, Wednesday. Come back again! One of the students in Class 1A waves at me as I leave their attraction, a big goofy smile on his face. I have to admit, there are quite a few interesting displays set up this year. Class 1A set up a dramatized retelling of the legend of the old gods Izanagi and Izanami. The story itself is a pretty well-known myth, but the acting and the lighting effects were very good. I was drawn to it the whole time. Certainly beats the weird version of Romeo and Juliet that I watched yesterday, that's for sure. Still, I look down at my phone. Part of me is pleading for the day to end already. Even though I've been trying to distract myself, I've had something gnawing on me since the weekend. Shoichi and I barely spoke at all since then. He hasn't had any free time since Monday, which means I've been worrying about him without having any chance to check up on him. And, well, I also kind of miss him. I keep thinking about him whenever I'm alone and idle. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Now I keep worrying about him all the time, thinking about how his day went, wondering if he's doing well despite us barely talking. Is this what falling for someone is like? It's never happened to me before, so I don't know. Besides, I'm just being silly. It's not like we don't talk at all. We still message each other every day in the morning and right before bed, just like we used to before. Good morning, hope your day today is great. I'm going to be a bit busy, so I probably won't be able to hang out with you. Please have fun without me. It was a text he sent me yesterday. Yep, not much has changed, except for maybe... Good night, you. Have sweet dreams. I love you. My cheeks feel a bit hot just reading this stuff again. Shoichi, you dork. Why do you have to be so sweet and dreamy all the time? Ugh, it scares me just how quickly I'm getting attached to him in a whole different way than I was before. The more time I have to adjust to these new feelings, the more strongly they come up. If anything, now that I know they're there and what they are, it feels like they're resonating even stronger inside of me. God, it sounds so stupid and mushy even to myself. I really need a distraction right now. Hmm? A figure at the corner of my eye catches my attention. I turn around to look and... Haruki-kun? I see the wolf's ears twitch when I call out his name, and he turns around to face me. Why did I even call him? His name just came out of my lips before I noticed it. Oh, it's you. What's that look on your face? You lost or something? What? Is there something on my face? He hasn't noticed it? Or maybe I'm just mistaken. I think this is the first time he ever managed to greet me without insulting me. Nah, it's nothing. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it. The change is so slight that I barely even notice it, but Haruki's body immediately shifts when I say so. His shoulders quiver and slump a little bit. His eyebrows lie just a little bit flatter, and his tail lowers itself, almost going under his legs. Is everything okay? Is he concerned for me? Yeah, I'm fine. Just have a lot on my mind. How are you doing? The wolf shrugs, looking out the windows of the hallway and staring out at the masses in the courtyard down below. I'm alright, I guess. The entire volleyball team was pretty down after the match this weekend, with the third years all retiring. The mood has gotten a bit weird. Doesn't help we can't use our courts either. It's like, water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it, shall we? Alrighty. Yeah... His eyes focus on me again. Once he sees the expression on my face, he mutters a curse word to himself. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. Is everything okay with the dog? Beats me. Beats you, aren't you his butt? Before he can finish his sentence, I wrap my hands around his muzzle, forcing them shut. I can hear a stifled yelp as the wolf jumps away from me. Ow, ow, ow! What's the big idea? Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. You just closed my teeth on my tongue. Heh! Sorry, it's just we're in public. The wolf freezes. After a few seconds frozen still, he turns around mechanically to see quite a few people stopped in the hallway with their eyes stuck on him. Ah. Sorry. He mutters a quick apology to the crowd that stares at us and then turns away from them again. Heh, aren't you well behaved today? Shut up, dork. Ouch. Careful, you might end up cutting someone with all this sharp wit. Get back to what I was asking. Is everything alright with the dog? I haven't seen him since Sunday. He usually doesn't leave me alone for this long. I didn't know you guys used to hang out. We didn't. I mean, he's always hounding me to go to practice and to be nicer to our teammates and blah blah blah. Also, you're trying to dodge my question. Oh, you noticed, huh? I might not be the brightest guy out there, but I'm not stupid either. To be honest, I'm not too sure. Shoichi and I hung out with the others for a bit on Monday, but it was just a little while. We haven't really talked at all outside of that. Oh, you think he's trying to avoid you because he doesn't want you to worry? I do now! Oh, sorry. He lifts a hand in the air as he apologizes, although his face remains completely neutral and unfazed. I think I liked it better when you were insulting me instead of trying to be helpful. Huh? What do you mean? Never mind. Yep, totally unaware. What about you? Are you okay considering the loss on Sunday? Haruki shrugs, looking none the worse for wear, all things considered. It doesn't hurt me as bad since I've barely become part of this team. Besides, this isn't my last year, and I've never really played with the seniors, so them leaving doesn't affect me much. I guess that's true. But it's still a bit frustrating to have lost after I finally got to play. He clenches his fist, Haruki's lips pressed together so tightly that they become a single thin line. I see. I'm glad. You're glad I'm feeling frustrated? You're kind of an ass, aren't you? I don't mean it like that, just that I'm glad even you can feel frustrated about losing. The wolf puts a hand on the windowsill, looking out the courtyard once again. I guess. Hey, I have nothing better to do right now. Do you want to come with me someplace quieter so we can just talk? I kind of want some company. Sure. You don't have to look at me like that. I'm not plotting anything. There you go. Coffee time. The white wolf takes a look around the empty room, whistling once he looks over all the massive inside instruments. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm still waking up. I'm surprised they didn't empty out this room for the festival. There's a lot of old, expensive stuff here. They didn't want to risk moving them, or at least that's what June said. June? Is he that squirrely little tiger that was with you guys on Saturday? I think that was his name anyway. Yep, that's him, although I'm pretty sure he wouldn't like being called Squirrely. Well, was there anything you wanted? Not really, I just thought we could talk for a bit. Really? We barely know each other and all of a sudden you want to talk? What, did you run out of friends so you decided to go for the next best thing to keep you company? You talk too much. Isn't that exactly why you wanted to come here? Fair. He cocks his head to the side, looking me up and down once again. Is everything alright? You're acting strange. So are you. Since when are you so nice? I've been trying to stay distracted, but I'm a little worried about Shoichi. You said you hung out with him on Monday, didn't you? Did it look like there was something wrong? No. He didn't look upset or worried or anything, right? No, he seemed totally fine and energetic. So, what's the problem? Can't you see? He looked totally fine. That's the problem. Don't look at me like that. I'm not crazy. You're certainly not helping your case any. It's just, I can't shake this feeling that he's hiding something. I mean, God, he's always been the type to stay silent when he's hurting because he doesn't want to bother others. That sounds like a royal pain in the ass. Must be all too familiar to you by now, too. Was that a gay joke? Yes, I'm particularly proud of that one. Why did I want to talk to you again? Beats me. I was asking myself the same thing. I just want to get my mind off of it. I want to be able to enjoy myself instead of worrying about how he's feeling. You shouldn't worry so much. I'm sure he's fine. He probably didn't say anything because there's nothing to say. But you can't know that. Well, if there was, he probably would have told you by now. But I already told you. He's the type to keep things in. You know what? You're right. He's probably destroyed right now. Actually, if you strain your ears a little bit, you can hear the sound of him sobbing uncontrollably over his broken heart. Why are you making it worse? You refuse to let me make it better. Point taken. Haruki pulls a chair and takes a seat, sighing as he looks up at me. Listen, I don't know why you thought I would be good company when you're like this. I'm not good at dealing with emotional people. I can insult you a few times if you want. That I'm good at. It's fine. I think I just need to have a normal conversation without worrying that others are worried about me. And I guess you've come to the right person. I don't give two shits about you. I know. I know what I just said was basically asking for, but you still could have said that in a nicer way. He shrugs. Could've, should've, didn't. You're such an ass sometimes. Well, you would know about asses, wouldn't you? Was that another gay joke? Yes, I've got a bunch written down. Want to see? Ha! No, I don't want to see, you weirdo. Oh, finally, there's a smile. So that's your strategy? Antagonize me until I laugh? Nah, antagonizing you is just supposed to be fun for me. You laughing is an unfortunate side effect. Sure. By the way, did your little brother come over to see the festival? Taro? Not really. He's really busy studying. He's not exactly doing well at school. Why the sudden shift to my brother, though? I just remembered you two seemed to be really close when I met him, so I was curious. Nah, he's an antagonistic little shit. He'll be the death of me one of these days. Your brother's much cuter. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. And thank you so much to our 3 awesome members for our YouTube membership program. Y'all are awesome. I greatly appreciate y'all. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!